This is a scary ghost story that happened on a highway. While driving on the highway, a man was suddenly overtaken by an inexplicable urge to stop his car and walk into the forest. Despite his wife's protests, he parked his car and walked into the woods. After walking for a while, he came across a clearing and saw a woman standing there. She was wearing clothes from the 1800s and had an old-fashioned suitcase at her feet. He couldn't help but stare at her, and when she turned around, he saw that she didn't have a face. Instead, there was a gaping hole where her face should be. Startled, he turned and ran as fast as he could back to his car. When he got into the car, he slammed the door shut and locked it. Then he and his wife sped away from the clearing. As they drove, the man couldn't shake the feeling that they were being followed. He glanced in the rearview mirror and saw the car behind him wasn't following him. It was identical to his, right down to the make, model, and color. But there was no one behind the wheel. It just kept getting closer and closer. They finally reached a small town and the man pulled over to get some water. When he came back out, he noticed the strange car was parked in front of him. The engine was off and the only movement was the slight swaying of the branches above it. He and his wife got in their car and drove off, with the strange car following them all the way home. The man couldn't take it anymore. He turned to his wife and said, "I can't believe this. We have to stop." They pulled over and the two men got out. The man whose car had been following them all day approached them and introduced himself. He explained that he had been watching them since they stopped at the clearing and wanted to warn them about it. The three of them got into the man's car and he drove them back to the clearing. But when they arrived, they found nothing but a tree stump where the woman had been standing. And as they watched, a family of deer emerged from the trees. The man then realized the woman he had seen wasn't a ghost, but a deer. And the deer had no face because it had been hit by a car and killed. He thanked the man for his help and drove home, shaking but unharmed. From that day on, whenever he drove on the highway, he always kept an eye out for the clearing, wondering if the deer's ghost would ever show itself to him again.